We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Tom Yu gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So stepping in, John Birdie, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Rojas is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Adam Duvall is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That evens it up 1-1. And it's fouled away. Birdie on third with 2 out. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Daniel Castano will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home. To short, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. The pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Corey Dickerson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Real Muto has it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Anderson playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
2 out, nobody on. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping into the box, Alec Bohm. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Here's Didi Gregorius, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Gene Segura standing in, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. 2-0. Segura is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds in top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Starts him out with the slider for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Daniel.
Standing in, Daniel Castano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play. 2 gone.
The batter number 5.
At the plate, John Birdie. He ripped a triple to open up the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Brad Miller. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So here now is the pitcher, Tom Yu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1.
Ball back outside.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Starling Marte. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Duvall is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. ready. Here's the first offering. Corey Dickerson stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
In there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Brian Anderson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the 2nd out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch.
Whoa, that's big out.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. Got him. Oh, that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now back, the pitcher, Daniel Castano.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Daniel Castano. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, John Birdie. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading up for Philly.
Scott Kingery is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. pitch on the way. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 26, Jose
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Rojas for his career in this matchup. It was a perfect 2 for 2. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Standing in, Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there at the letters 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marte going back, and they have taken the lead. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 32 now for the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Alec Bohm. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. One out, nobody on. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Didi Gregorius will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Blyer, the former Baltimore Oriole, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 to him now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. 1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second now, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now back, center fielder, Miller.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brad Miller. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Settling in now.
Leading off for the Marlins.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Corey Dickerson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Batting in now, Brian Anderson. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Coleman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gerard Encarnacion will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Odubel Herrera is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The average coming in still over the 400 mark. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Herrera is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. The 3-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Home run number 9 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard? 0.
Home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Adam Simber answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Gerard Encarnacion, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. The next 0-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Real Muto is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Philadelphia jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Alvarado gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Daniel Castano is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.